guys, how you doing? In today's video we're going to be talking all about Tweeds by Chanel. Today we have a dedicated video to tweed number 3. I already posted tweed number 1 if you're interested, but today we're going to concentrate on this one. I'm going to create 2 eye looks with it. I'm going to do some swatches and a little bit of comparisons, and then we're going to wrap up this video with my final thoughts on both of the tweeds that I got to try. If this is your first time passing by, I'm Gigi. I love to review high-end and luxury makeup. If you love that kind of content, go ahead and click on the red button that says subscribe, and also go to my Instagram because over there I do keep posted on makeup sales, makeup releases, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's start. Alrighty, you guys, let's get started. And as mentioned, we're gonna be playing with Chanel tweeds. I already posted my review on tweed number 1. Here we have a tweed number 3. I really thought that we needed each video for each tweed to give it a justice because these are very beautiful to look at. This is what number 3 little pouch looks like. I show you this in my previous video, but inside you get little Chanel logos. These are of course limited edition for the fall, and you can find these tweeds at Chanel. I got mine, I'm in Canada, and I got mine from Hudson Bay. I'm gonna link everything below if you're interested. I know they've been selling out quite quickly, so I am actually trying to get my review up as soon as I can if you're trying to decide which ones to get. I only went with 2. I didn't want to purchase the whole 4. You know, I don't know, I didn't think I would use them all. And tweed 1 and 3 were the colors that really caught my attention, and that's why I wanted to review them for you. You can see that they have a beautiful engraved tweed fabric like embossing on each shade, and it's just so cute. So I'm gonna bring you closer so we can work on our eyes. I'm gonna create 2 makeup looks using these tweeds, and we'll do some swatches, and hopefully we have some comparisons to do. So let's just go ahead and do that. I actually make a suggestion on how to apply the tweed if you like to follow it. They're saying you have 2 medium shades in the upper left and lower right. So upper left, which is upper left, which is your right, and lower. So these 2, and then they're saying that this one is to intensify and this one is to open up. So we can actually start off with this shade how they suggest, and we're gonna just apply this shade on my outer V, and then if we need to intensify it, we go ahead and apply that deep brown. But because I want to create 2 looks, I'm not sure I'm going to be using all shades in just one eye. I want to, you know, sort of like use them individually. So I'm going to do one lighter look and then one more heavier look with that deep shade. This is beautiful. It has good pigmentation. So this is what the color looks like blended. You're able to see that blended very quick and easy. Now let's do the light coral shade. Let's apply that all over our lid. I'm going to take this BK 203 and see if this looks good right all over my lid to make a very soft and coral look. And this shade, I could tell that it doesn't have much shimmer. It's one that you're going to have to build up if you need more intensity. It looks pretty nonetheless, just very soft. I'm gonna try my finger just to build it up. And the shimmer is just so soft. But if this is what you're aiming for and looking for, it's actually pretty. I'm going to go into the deep shade, the first one that we applied, to see if it deepens out in the outer V just a little bit. I think that will do. I'm going to apply that shade all over on my lower lash. The shade is quite soft, you can see. Like so far, this Tweed is way softer than the other one that I tried. And then for my inner corner, I'm gonna go ahead and wet this brush and I'm gonna apply the gold shade, this one, right in my inner corner for some brightening. And I'm gonna bring that my low inner corner. So this will do for this eye look. I'm gonna finish off with some liner. I'm not gonna apply anything on my upper lower lash. I'm just gonna apply it in my waterline and mascara, and I'll be right back. So this is the first look. I didn't want to apply any liner in my upper line so that you can see bare the pigmentation and the color and how soft it is, just in case this is what you're truly looking for. So now let's move on to our next look. And for the next one, we're gonna start off with the same shade. So we're gonna do this one. We're gonna apply it in an outer V and we're gonna drag it all over our crease area. This brush is too little, so I'm going to switch our brushes. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to take that little brush and I'm gonna go into this deep shade and I'm going to put it on my outer V. It builds up just a little bit. It's not quite as deep as I thought it was going to be. So with a second layer, it builds up a little bit better. You can see that now it's looking a little bit deeper. I only want to keep this in my outer V though, so I'm just going to do that. Then drag whatever in my front lid. And next up, I'm going to apply the shade with my finger. With these nails not working, so I'm going to take a brush to make everything more neat. And I'm going to pack this in my inner corner as well because this is the only brightening shade that we have in the palette. I'm gonna wet my brush for a little bit more intensity and going back. And then I am going to take that same shade and apply it here in my inner corner, low space, and then apply this one on my lower lash. Alright, and this is going to do for this eye, I am going to finish up with the same thing, just a brown liner on my waterline and then mascara, and I'll be right back. Chanel Les 4 Ombres Tweed retails for 103 Canadian dollars. They come into 4 different shades, and they are described as an eyeshadow embossed with a wooden fabric design, and each color harmony is nested inside a matching tweed pouch. Tweed 3 has a radiant harmony of brick, orange, coral, orange, and ambery gold. Alrighty friends, so these are the 2 looks that I created with Tweed number 3. I have to say that this was very soft. So it's as soft is what you're looking for, then this is gonna be for you. I feel like even though I wetted my brush, I didn't get the intensity that I was hoping, because I mean, I'm biased. I already tried a Tweed number 1, so I was thinking, you know, it's gonna be that impactful, but no, this one is much softer. I mean, the color story is beautiful, and I feel like the looks look very pretty and sophisticated as well, but they're just not as impactful. I'm not saying this is a bad tweed or anything like that. It's just, you know, to be clear, that one has a lot more pigmentation than this one. This one stays in the coral range, but very soft. Let's go ahead and swatch. I thought that this shade actually was gonna be more pigmented, but it didn't matter how much I applied. It just didn't really build up. It really stayed that way. So that's something that I was a little bit disappointed with, I'll be honest. The gold shade, I wish that this had like a topper, to be honest, like the other one did, Tweed 1, but it didn't. So, and then the brown was okay, like this purpley shade was fine. This is a quick look at them. This color was fine, and this one was just so soft. It didn't matter how much I applied, it just doesn't build up much more than that, so keep that in mind. These are the colors. It is a beautiful color story. It really reminded me of this palette from Chanel. This is Lavage, I believe it was 2019 or 20, not sure, but you know, the corals in here, and the coral shade here is a little bit more corally than that one, but you know, you get those soft colors. Let's do the other one actually. Yeah, this is a little bit more similar. So this one and this one, you know, just staying in the really soft and corally feel, and then you get a shimmery shade in here, which, yeah, no, it doesn't look like the new Tweed. But anyhow, the color story did remind me, and I felt like I got very similar looks when I applied this one. This eye is very reminiscent when I applied this palette, not this one. I really don't have anything else to compare this Tweed to. I don't have any singles like I did with Tweed 1. Alrighty friends, let's wrap up this video with my final thoughts now that I've tried both Tweeds. I feel like they're not the same formulation. This one is so much more impactful than this one. This is very soft. The colors in here look a little bit more deep, that they transfer on the eyes, in my medium complexion anyways. I'm sure if you're, you know, fair to light, maybe this shows up a little bit more, but on my complexion, this is all I could do. I couldn't build it up you know, much more. I'm not disappointed that I have it, but I'm not like wow in love with it. It's just an okay palette. I'm not saying it's about palette, but if you're looking for something soft, then this is where it's at. If you're trying to decide which of the two you know, to pick up, well, I'll say run for a Tweed 1, because this is just so beautiful and sophisticated, so impactful and beautiful, very watery, and just it gives it all. I love the color story, very complimentary. I just love it, love it. This one was just okay. I don't think I'll you know, I'll repurchase more of the tweeds, to be honest. The berry tweed also looked a little bit like lackluster if you ask me, but I can't speak of it. I'm just talking about swatches that I was looking up online. Just looked like it's not as impactful as Tweed 1. It seems like Tweed 1 is the one to pick up if you ask me. Anyhow, those are all my thoughts on Tweeds by Chanel. I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of these tweeds? Did you pick any of them up? Did you try them out? Did you like it? Any comments, they're always welcome below. The links of the tweets are gonna be below in the description box if you're looking for them. If you do purchase from my links, I do make a small commission, but it helps me and my channel to continue to come back and create content for you, so I do appreciate it a ton. Thanks so much, you guys, for your love and support. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.